Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Urban Northwest channel. Today's topic is going to be about survival paracord bracelets. I'll just give you my take on it and what weave that I like to use when I make my own bracelet. And based also on costs, you buy one of those expensive ones at the stores you've probably seen at those camping stores or those type of outdoor markets. Um, so this is $8.99 for that here, and then this is $2.99. So this roughly like $12, $13 or so after taxes. You could probably actually find a coupon discount online for like 40%. I got this here at the store in the Northwest. It's called Hobby Lobby. Pretty cool place. It's just like a craft store like Michael's. So take a look into it. It's really cost effective based on how much you're going to use. I can probably make this out of 100 yards. I mean 100 feet. I'm sorry, 100 feet. I could probably make like maybe like 4 or 5 bracelets. Depending if the size of the bracelet, of course. You get 6 pieces here, the buckle. This is the whistle buckle too as well. You could also find these that same area, the craft store. Little compass. This is just a generic version. This is one of my first ones I've made. Just messing around. I mean, I'm not expert at it, but it's really easy to make, and plus you can make a whole bunch and give it away for for friends, family. During the summertime, a lot of them are like, oh, I like your bracelet, and just give yours away. Or just just a simple gift. You can put it also in the little survival containers that you probably made, or little survival packs, backpacks, survival bottles, whatever. You can actually squeeze this in. Leave a couple in the car too as well. You can wrap up your handle on your knives. This one here is the cold steel Bowie machete. There's a review coming up on that one here soon. But yeah, so we'll stay tuned. Don't get too far. What we'll do is I'll go ahead and readjust the camera and get started on a paracord bracelet. Okay, so I got everything all set up here for our survival paracord bracelet. The one I'm going to be doing is going to be the one of the basic easy ones out there, and I'll keep it really simple. Believe it or not, I don't really need anything elaborate for myself. This is called the King Cobra weave. So there's the basic Cobra weave, and then the King Cobra weave is just the weave on top of the same weave itself. Um, I don't know who came up with it, but it seems quite of a basic one. There's a lot of tutorials out there already, but I'll just put my take into it. I put the whistle on here. I mean, it's a survival type of bracelet. I think survival bracelets should have whistle on it, just standard. Just trying to survive, right? So, but yeah, so the paracord I'm using does, if you're wondering, does come with the 7 strands in there. I don't want to go in technical and if it's military grade and this and that. As long as it has the strands, I think you're good. If you need to use any more than that, of course, try not to use your paracord bracelet because that means you're in a survival situation. All right, let's get started. And if the amount of string I'm using, paracord I'm using, is 18 feet of paracord. So there it is, right? These are paracord stitching needles. These are the homemade versions. One I have. Drill a little slot here, put in a screw, and yeah, you'll see that in action in just a moment. So you get this right here, right? So a big part of this, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. Again, it's just really basics. Just going to loop it here one time. And I already measured it in the middle. See? It's already measured in the middle. If you're thinking what I'm doing, I'm just measured in the middle. So get the middle part started of the string itself. Or paracord, so I keep saying string. So I loop it one time. Just like so. Right? Just like that. So put it on there, loop it, right? And I get that same middle part right here, and I feed it back through one more time, right under here, just like that. Bam. So now I got two loops over itself. Then I pulled the whole two of the tag ends through, just like so. Again, if you're confused already, just rewind and get back to it, and then go like that. Make it tight. Right? So that's part one on that part. So that's how it looks like. Okay? So then you go around, you get the two tag ends now. Go to the other end, the non-whistle side. Then you loop it from the bottom, just like so. I mean, you feed it through the bottom. Fast forward a little bit of this, or not. Just like that. Feed it through the bottom. Let me see if we can zoom out a little bit. Out. Okay, and then measure your wrist. I like to leave a little bit of play. Sit about a finger thickness. Right under there, maybe 2 fingers, just like so. Just, you know, eyeball it. Doesn't have to be anything like exact, and unbuckle it like that. Just like so. Then I'll get one tag end. Right? And I'll just feed it through one side of it. There you go. Feed it through just like that. And then you grab the other end, the other piece of the paracord. Then you feed it through just like so. This is probably like my first and last video of making the paracord. So this is just my take on it, on making paracord itself. Oh. So just like so, and then, you know, just kind of just like that, right? Trying to make it organized, you know. You could do your own thing too as well. Doesn't have to be like my version on it, right? So, you know, just put it right back around your wrist, just like. Just look at that 2 finger length, a little bit loose, a little bit tighter, just like so, like that. Alright, so when you got what you're looking for, then you kind of just pop it open like that. So now this is where it gets a little technical. So you have one side here, the other side over here, and the left side. So you get the right side, you loop it around right here, you put it across the middle part right here, then you put it on the left side, goes under the right loop, behind the 2 strings, back over, just like so. Then you pull it tight. Okay. And then you grab the other end. So now the left side, put across the 2 main strings. Then you grab the right end, put it over the left string that you put across, go under the 2 back ones, go under the little loop that you made. And at first you're just going to have a hard time. You're like, what the heck is going on? Right? And it's like, this guy doesn't make sense at all. But just practice, and I'm pretty sure you'll get the hang of it. The next thing you know, it'll be like second nature. After you're like your second, third bracelet, it'll be like just making it. So go across again, left side across, right side across. Sorry, across the 2 strings, right? The 2 middle strings. We'll call those main strings, I guess. Then under, back, in the loop that you made, and go across. Then pull it again, make it tight. I like to make it really tight since it's going to be a double double cobra weave, or king cobra weave to call it. Okay, where was I? Sorry, had to do something real quick. But that's the luxuries of editing. So go back here on the left, put it across, pull it through, just like that. And there you go. Then go back to the right, go across, put the left to the back, pull it through, then cinch it tight. See how that's looking? Looking pretty neat, right? Right now it doesn't look like the cobra weave, so we'll do it again. So left side goes across the 2, right? Right side goes on the top, goes in the back, up the loop, and then cinch it tight. Alright. Okay, one more time. So this side is going to be across the 2 front, two strings in the front. So right goes across, left side goes over, under, through the loop, right over here to the right, and then cinch it tight. Again. So this time, left side across, right side goes under, over, under to the 2 strings, back to the other side, and then go through, then cinch it tight. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and fast forward it and just watch. So I'm at the part now where I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around. I buckled it up already. It's actually a lot easier now to weave it all together. I got one more weave I'm gonna do right here, and just like so, and there you go. So I got that nice and tight to the very end. So this is where I'm gonna flip it like this. So now it's facing the other way, and I checked it already on my wrist, see if it fits, and did a little stretching on it too, so should be okay now. And again, what's nice about Paracord, it's forgiving at this stage here, but just make sure you don't finish up all the way and decide to make it a little bit looser. So that's why I cut it to 18 feet. So I have maybe like a foot and a half extra when we're all done. So just in case, because if you make it too small for you, then you kind of actually just kind of have to give it away. You can't really use it. But too big, you can always make it smaller and redo it. Get a little bit more practice in. And as soon as you're perfect, on your 3rd, 4th, 5th one, you'll like master it. It's really easy to do. So this part here, so you kind of continue it. So I stopped. This is where I ended. So just kind of like do the same thing over. Just flip it over, and then you're just doing the same weave over the same one itself, and that's how it's supposed to look like, just like so. And you can just make it tight. Alright, so we're coming towards the end right here. I'm going to loop it a couple more times. And then finish off here. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the the Paracord threading needle. And alright, for the most part it's just about done. I mean, it's a little hole here and there, but I think it looks great. What do you think? Okay, so we're gonna be using the threading needle now. So I'm gonna thread this, or put the paracord with the melted end, the melted tag end, into this customized threading needle that has has threads in there as well. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Maybe there you go. A little bit of it. So it'll just thread it through, or thread it in. I'm sorry. The end part. So we open it up. All right. Make sure the last your last weave fairly tight. Right. Then you just literally just get your needle, and then look where you want to put it through. And normally I just like to go right here, about 1 or 2, depending, maybe 3, and just, you know, just poke it through. Try not to destroy the paracord while you're at it. Just poke it through, just like so. And then push it through. This one you let it a little bit of force. And then this is what I like to do. I go like this. Then put it through just like that. And there you go. And then you get that in. There it is. Great. Looking good so far. See? Not too bad. And that's how that end. That's how it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like that. So let me go ahead and get the other side in real quick. Okay, so I do one final check. If it looks like it feels good. There's no bulky spots. Feels good. A little bit on the tighter side, but that's okay. So the person I'm going to give this to has a little bit smaller wrist than I have. So I'm going to go ahead and probably might actually shrink this. What I'll do is I'll just put in some boiling water for a minute or two. Just make sure it doesn't touch the bottom of the pot. And then take it out and let it cool down. That's what I did to this guy here. Boiled it. Shrinks the paracord a little bit. So after doing a couple of paracords, you'll get like a little small blister just like that. I know it's nasty, right? But that comes with the territory, making your own paracord. It's whatever. So you open it up, right? So I learned this from another YouTuber on paracord itself. I don't want to melt the tip off, because you know it's like it pokes you and stuff, right? So in this case here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut it just enough. Just like so. And it kind of leaves like a little fluffy end. And fluff it out. No one's going to see it. And it's soft and just makes sense. Right? So there you go. Got the paracord bracelet just about ready to go. So I'll show you how it looks like. There it is. So it's the King Cobra weave. Pretty cool, eh? Well, if you like this video, and I hope you do, it's probably not my best video, but please like, share, subscribe, you know, to see other of my future videos that I'm going to be doing here soon. So these are the other paracords that I made quite some time ago, and a few recent ones. There's some in the car and some of the other places that I have too, little hiding spots here and there. But yeah, alright, well thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have a good day.